Welcome back, everybody. We turn our attention to politics, and a new report out today says it was former Vice President Joe Biden who initiated a meeting with Georgia's Stacey Abrams. Now, we told you last week when the two met privately. That meeting comes as Biden considers entering a crowded Democratic field for the nomination for president. Joining us now with an in-depth look at what that meeting may mean for Abrams' political future is CBS 46 political analyst Dr. Rashad Richey. Rashad, great to have you here.
Thank you.
And let's just get right to the point. Is Biden courting Abrams for a possible VP pick, or is he just trying to make sure she's not going to run?
Possibly both. I think it's really interesting that this happened after Stacey Abrams put out on Twitter that a presidential run is not out of the question. It is newsworthy that today we've learned that it was actually the former Vice President Joe Biden who sought this meeting. But regardless of what the actual details are, it raises her profile, it keeps her in the media, and it allows for even more vetting of the possible prospect of her running either for president, if that's still on the table,
right,
or for U.S. Senate.
And she's really a viable running mate, given the fact that she's a Southern Democrat that almost beat Brian Kemp.
She is a viable running mate, especially when you're looking at winning the election in front of you. So Joe Biden, if he officially announces, he kind of gaffed at an announcement last week, but if he officially announces, he needs to win states like Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama in a Democratic primary. Now, even though Stacey Abrams lost the gubernatorial election, she actually brought in a record number of Democratic votes. That is what counts in a Democratic primary.
Well, also, I mean, there was a depressed African-American vote in 2016. Is this going to be the excitement that they need, even though, you know, there's the Obama connection with Biden, but for the African-American community to feel like they really have skin in the game with having somebody on the ticket that looks like them?
Yeah, I think it comes down to identity to some degree. Remember that candidates who are running must figure out ways to connect to the agenda of various groups, especially in the Democratic Party. Democratic candidates are typically coalition builders, but you have a lot of people running right now, Thomas, who are coalition builders. How do you stand out beyond the fray? And one of the ways to do that is to actually connect with a candidate who resembles the diversity of the Democratic Party.
All right, meanwhile, closer to home, let's dive into the special election tomorrow in the race for the District 3 seat. We'll show everybody the candidates. Are there any front runners, Rashad?
I would say no. And I will make a prediction today. This race is guaranteed to go into a runoff. And that's all I'm prepared to say. We'll see tomorrow.
That is all you're prepared? That's the quickest answer I've ever gotten out of you. No, I don't buy it.
We'll talk more tomorrow about it, yeah.
All right, Rashad, great to have you here. Thank you, sir.
Man.
Appreciate it. Again, the polls are open